In this video, we're going to focus on how we can overlap or basically put a bar behind other toolbars here. So let's start to look how we can create this structure here. So let's start to look how to place bar behind other bars in Chart.js. So the first thing what we need is our border template. Let's go to chartjs3.com, getting started, this specific link here. You can find description or in the description box this link as well. So once you're on here, copy this default code here, copy this, and if you want to understand what this code all does, make sure you watch this video here. So then I'm going to paste this all in there, and then I go up here, cut out this, and then what I want to do is put in the title, save this, refresh, there we are. So now we have a bar chart. I will maximize the size 80%, save, refresh. So what we want to do here, first of all, is to create 3 specific data sets. So I'm going to combine this together, or let's copy this. Let's say copy, and then here, comma paste, comma paste. So now what I want to do is I want to have these data sets separate colors. So what I will do is this one here would be, for example, sales, let's say main branch. Then we have here up, this should be the well, let's say a sales sub branch, and the upper one will be the sales total, or the total sales. Save that, refresh. Alright, so we have this here now, we have all of that. What I want to do is the total sales. I'm going to give it this dark color, that's the very last one, and we don't need an array because it's basically a single value. For the border color, I guess should be also 0. This, although we can eventually remove it because I can just delete the border width of it. But anyway, I just put it in here just for a case. I'm going to say your border width will be 0, or just remove that. No need for it at all. So same here, we don't need the border width. Let's put it in there. But just in case we want to make sure, so we're going to say here for the main branch, I'll make it red. Remove the array. Put that in there. And then we do the same. I guess we can just get the solid colors for this. Put it in there. Then what I will do is for the sub branch will be this nice bluish color. Put that in there. Put that in there. Save this, refresh. Alright, so this works, and you can see this is a bit more transparent, and that's on purpose because this one should be behind the other two, or at least will be there, will overlap on each other. So to do this, what we're going to do here is basically this. All you're going to say here, enter, and I'm going to do indicate here grouped equals false. Save that, refresh. And as you can see here right now, it is behind here, but you might have a hard time to see it here. Let's start to play around with that a little bit more. What I want to do here is, well, first of all, let's give this all nice rounded borders. Just give it some design. So we say in the options here, I say here, border. And then we say here, the radius 4 pixels, comma, save. Alright, but then we have to narrow these borders here. So what I'm going to say here, or not the borders, but the category percentage. So we'll say here the category percentage will be equal to 0.2. And then I'm going to copy this, put that in here as well. Save that, refresh, there we are. And then you might say, well, this gray should be also a slightly more better position, so the category percentage of this one should be maybe a bit more narrow. Well, let's say here, let's put it on 1, save, refresh. Alright, that's slightly too big, so I'm going to say here 0.5, probably that will be better. There you are. Alright, so now we have this, and of course the total should equal to both these values. So what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to 99, I'm going to say here 3, 3, and I'm just making up, of course, some values. I guess we can just put it like that. 3, and here maybe 1 and 1. Same here, I'll just make this 2, 2, 3, and 2. If I save this, refresh, we get all of this. Alright, so you might notice one thing here, and that's maybe very undesirable. You can see here, this Monday bar is overlapping this here. That's why this color here, the blue and the red, is not that bright. It's covered. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the position of that. So we're going to say comma, and then going to say order. And we just put the order at the back. We say order number 1. If I save this, refresh, you can see here now the color becomes more bright, because what it really does is it will first draw this blue bar, and then it will draw the red bar, and then it will draw the gray bar. And you can see here the order of it as well. And if I put this back on 0 or remove it, then basically this will be the default order. Save, refresh. You can see here the total sales will jump at the very first, indicating that will be the first one on top basically. And that's how we can play around with it. You can do it like this. So this will, the total will be at the back, and then the others will be nice and bright. So if you enjoyed this video and maybe you want to explore, for example, other options of overlapping a bar or multiple bars on each other, in that case I'm going to recommend you this video here, where we create basically also a overlapping bar chart in Chart.js.